Unbelievable. Keyamo disgraced as he goes back to his very own vomit. This same guy, Keyamo, says Tinubu is more forward-thinking with Agbado cassava comments. This is the same Keyamo who, in 1999, did not believe in Tinubu, saw him as a fraud, and think he was not qualified to be the governor of a state. Fast forward 22 years later, he feels it's the best thing that has happened after the invention of slice of bread. And it is due him now to become the president. Keyamo back in 1999 took Tinubu, Lagos House of Assembly, to court, to the High Court, to the Appeal Court, and then to the Supreme Court. Although he did not win in any of the cases, however, he ensured that he made his statement and his position known as a result of what he knew concerning Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, that the guy was a fraud, not fit to rule over people. Today, Keyamo is driving one of the best of cars. Only God knows how many million or trillion is in his account. It says Tinubu saying that Nigerians should eat agbado cassava is the right thing. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get to all the details as he's disgraced. Bola Ahmed Tinubu recommendation of agbado and cassava diet for youth to be recruited into Nigeria's army force shows he is forward-thinking, his campaign spokesman, Festus Keyamo, declares. Festus Keyamo has been disgraced as Nigerian says this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable in any way, form, or kind. You cannot say this man who has not done well for Nigerians should become the person who will become Nigeria's president and ask Nigerians for agbado and ask Nigerians to eat agbado and cassava. This is not right in any way, form, or kind. At a Kano event to mark his 69th birthday on March the 29th, 2021, Mr. Tinubu advised the federal government to recruit 50 million youths into various security agencies to tackle worsening insecurity in the country. Recruit 50 million youths into the army. What will they eat? Cassava, corn, yam, agbado will grow here, Tinubu said. The statement has, however, become a butt of joke among Nigerians who says the presidential hopeful is out of synergy with the current economic reality. He has not one, two private jets, yet others should eat agbado, yam, and corn. Is this right? Mr. Keyamo, in an interview with Trust TV, however, said the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate of agbado cassava talk is an empty talk for food security. How can such a man be discussing such an issue? When he becomes president, his issue is not with Nigerians. His issue is how Nigerians will barely get by. Why he gets the best, right? This is terrible. What should we talk about? He doesn't talk about anything. Talk about gari. Cassava is gari. Agbado, major grain. We have a lot of byproduct from it. Agbado, which is corn in Yoruba, and Spain doctors agree. This is what we need to put in order. Since his appointment as campaign spokesman for Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, Keyamo has faced a lot of criticism as Nigerians see him as a man who has no shame, and shame has been brought on him as Nigerians has poured poo on him. So this is what is happening. You know, it's a figure of speech. Say Nigerians pour poo on Keyamo, you know, because they refer him back to him, you know, taking this very man, okay, who once took the same Tinubu to court, saying the guy is a rogue, okay, he's a thief, he's not qualified. Keyamo was so hell bent on his point that it took him not just to the High Court. Yes, it took him all the way to the Appeal Court and all the way to the Supreme Court. what the Supreme Court judgment, as Nigeria as it's where they will maneuver, they will try to, shift away from the truth. Yeah, they shifted it from themselves, and they said, well, they are not the one to give the direction in this matter. They will refer the matter back to the Lagos House of Assembly, for the Lagos House, since it's going to be governor of Lagos State to decide on the matter. That's what court said, because they know the truth. Nobody is ready to investigate Tinubu. Nobody wants to go there. It is a don't touch. So they referred the matter. And guess what? Within 5 days, Lagos House of Assembly set up 3 people to investigate Tinubu. Within 5 days, they had a meeting. They just ate some suya, drank some wine and beer, whatever. And they came out and said Tinubu has been totally cleared. Keyamo was so unhappy, and concluded by saying at least he did his best. The same person, not a different person. The same person, exactly the same person, 20 years later, says Tinubu is the best thing. And Nigerians, it's very shameful, because when we say that a man sold his birthright, some people will abuse that man and say, because of food. People are not just selling their birthrights today. They are selling the birthright of Nigerians. Which one is worse? At least you sell your own birthright. Is you did yourself. This is beyond you selling your birthright. This is you selling not just yours. What is worse? You are selling both the ones of others. Just like what Buhari is doing. He's borrowing not just for himself. He's not even the one to pay. Okay, the borrowing is not just for him. The borrowing is being extended. Yes, it's been extended now to Nigerians, even children yet unborn. And yet APC chairman tells us that Buhari will continue to borrow, even till eternity. Whatever Nigerians wants to do, they should do, because he can't be bothered. So these are some of the things going on, my wonderful people. These are some of the things going on. You see, if we don't rise up to the occasion and we keep quiet, some things are going to continue. And that's why every one of us have got a duty to ensure that we speak against everything and anything that keeps holding us back as a nation. We cannot vote in the wrong people. Not again. We can't put in the wrong men and women, okay, in position. We can't put them in. Okay, we can't put them in. The time to ensure that these things do not stand is now. Okay, we must vote in the right people. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye.